Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Simran and I do makeup, beauty and lifestyle content. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. So today I'm going to compare the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. Just look at the packaging of the both of them. This is actually what got me the idea for this video. I've been using the Maybelline one for years now. I want to say about 2 years or more. The Huda Beauty one I just got about a month ago. As soon as I opened it, for some reason it just felt the same in my hands as the Maybelline one did, and that is when this idea came to my mind of comparing the two. I already love the Maybelline one, like I said. The Huda Beauty one is new to me, but I know a lot of people, a lot of pro artists included, already love this also. The Huda Beauty powder is worth almost 3,000 rupees in the Indian market, whereas the Maybelline one is worth around the 700 mark. So that is quite a lot of difference when it comes to price. Just imagine if the Maybelline one ends up being better than the Huda one, or even if it's like similar to the Huda one. I think it'll be so freaking interesting to see which one wins or how comparable they actually are to each other, because the price difference, dude, it's like way too much. And don't get me wrong, I love expensive makeup. I love any makeup, to be honest, but for some reason whenever I find a drugstore or inexpensive affordable dupe for a luxury high ticket item, it just makes me so happy. So let's see if the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder is a Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder dupe or not. And while we're at it, let's also see which one of these is actually the better setting powder. I've also done a wear test of both the foundations. It's a 12-hour plus wear test, so I've really put them to the test. Before we get into anything else, let's get into the details. So both of these contain 20 grams of product. The Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder is priced at 2,955, which is almost 3,000 rupees. The Maybelline Fit Me powder is priced at 695 rupees in the Indian market, which is almost 700 rupees. And just in case you're wondering my shade in both the powders, I'm wearing Banana Bread in the Huda Beauty powder and 15 Light in the Maybelline powder. A little bit on the packaging of the Maybelline one. This one does not come with a stopper or a mesh thingy, so it can get a little bit messy. The Huda powder does come with a stopper, and it also comes with a mesh. By the way, this powder smells like holy cake colors or gulal. If you're Indian, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to read some claims off the back of the Maybelline powder now. So it's a mineral based formula and helps control shine and smooth skin's texture. I would 100% agree with the smooth skin texture thing and also the control shine thing. It's lightweight, translucent coverage. I agree to that. Fresh natural look. The claims on the Huda Beauty powder are very like straight to the point, which I love. It says keeps makeup in place. I agree to that. Absorbs shine. Agree to that as well. And no flashback. I think I agree to that as well, but I will put that to the test. A little difference is it says loose baking and setting powder, whereas the Maybelline powder is marketed as loose finishing powder. The Maybelline powder remains good for 24 months after you open the tub. The Huda Beauty powder remains good and usable for up to 18 months after you open the tub. So that's 6 months less of playtime with the Huda Beauty powder. I'm now going to play the clip where I've initially applied both the powders onto my face. Wanted to use products that I'm familiar with on my face, so I know how long they wear and everything like that, instead of using new products on my base. So I've used the Maybelline Fit Me foundation because I love that one, and I also feel like pretty much everyone under the sun owns that foundation and loves that foundation also. So once again, on my right side is the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. I've used these powders exactly how I would use a loose powder in my routine, just because that will give me the best estimate as to how these powders will work. And on my left side is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake setting powder. So you can bake with both the products, but I don't like baking. It has never worked for me. So I've not baked with these powders. I just don't like how it looks on my skin. So my immediate thoughts are this side is pretty much entirely matte, whereas this side has a little bit more of a glow. But other than that, it looks pretty much exactly the same on both sides in real life. It's currently 3:30 a.m. and my initial application was around 5:15 p.m. So this is my last and only check-in of the day, and as you can see, I am a lot more shiny. I've not touched up my loose powder, my base at all. The only thing that I've touched up is my lipstick. To be honest, my face looks pretty similar as I'm seeing on camera, but I really want to see how it looks like in the mirror. So I've creased on my smile line on the Huda Beauty side, but that's normal. I always crease here. Even if I had used the Maybelline powder on this side, I still would have creased because this is the side that I crease. I do feel like I'm a little bit more oily on the Maybelline side than I am on the Huda side, and I think you can even see that on the camera. However, the under eye on the Maybelline side has creased more than the Huda Beauty side. It's a minor difference, but it is there. I do want to say that for some reason, the Maybelline side looks way smoother, and that is something that I noticed even throughout the day. The Maybelline side looked far more smoother than the Huda Beauty side. However, I like the under eye performance of the Huda Beauty powder more. Both the powders actually have held on to my makeup quite well. I just touched underneath my eyes on both the sides, and the Huda Beauty side feels a little bit more softer than the Maybelline side. That was the check-in. I really want to make sure that I say that correctly, because in my last video it sounded like I'm saying chicken instead of check-in. So the pros on the Maybelline side is that it looks a lot smoother. That is the only pro that I have seen on the Maybelline side. So the pro on the Huda Beauty side is that it feels a little bit more softer to touch. The second pro is that the under eye creasing is significantly less on the Huda Beauty side. So if you suffer with under eye creasing, I think you should prefer the Huda Beauty one over the Maybelline one. Another thing I want to mention is the Huda Beauty powder is heavily fragranced. The Maybelline powder not so much. I don't know if it has mild fragrance or what, but I never get any kind of scent out of it when I'm applying it. But the Huda Beauty one is like perfumed, which I don't mind. I love it. If you do, then that's something to keep in mind. So is the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder a dupe to the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder? Yes, I would say totally is. I think these powders are extremely similar, but is the Maybelline powder better than the Huda powder? I would say in terms of giving a more smoother appearance and a more pore-free appearance to the skin, yes. But in terms of how long your makeup lasts, it's not better than the Huda one. For sure, they're pretty similar. So the Maybelline side is smoother to look at and is possibly fragrance free, and on the Huda side we have less under eye creasing, more control on the oil, and it's also smoother to touch. All in all, I love both the powders and I would 100% recommend the both of these. And with that, we come to an end to today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope that this was helpful to you. Please let me know in the comments down below which one do you prefer if you've used both. Also, let me know what other products would you like me to compare or review. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon. I think I've literally never said that in any of my videos, but I remembered to say it today. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They are both linked in my description along with these powders. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video super soon. Bye guys.